Hola, high fashion lovers. My name is Christopher E. Bienvenidos to my channel. In today's video, I will be taking a look at Tate Tanaka, Drop That Ish. Yup, that's really his name. From the True Collection from Integrity Toys. But before I get into today's video, if this is your first time on my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can get notified whenever I upload new content that will always be doll related. Now, into today's video, shall we? Okay, before I get into my reaction and unboxing him, if you watch my Integrity Toys convention video to the end, I'm going to link it up here just in case you haven't watched it. This is the video I was promising, and this is the video I've been waiting to do. Waiting because life has happened and I needed a break to catch up with some things. Now, let me give you a little bit of a story as to why I'm kind of including this video with my convention playlist, if you may. I bought this boy in a sale room on the last day of convention. I think it was Saturday, in between like the lunch and the dinner. That seems about right. I went into convention hoping to get 2 male figures specifically that I was not able to purchase through dealers or through lotteries, and Tate was one of them. Now, I did see the other male figure that I wanted, but the price was not where I wanted it to be. And this Tate had already been cut down on price because it was after the Fashion Bazaar. And I honestly just couldn't leave without him. Now, the funny thing is, I didn't realize until after I bought him that I had already converted a previous Tate to look like this one. But the amazing thing of having friends that know how to repaint and reroute is that the original Tate is going to get some new hair, and I'm going to keep this guy as he was intended. So there's always flexibility, and also I just love this mold, so I'm not mad to have it multiple times. Okay, that's enough of my little story, but I felt like I needed to share that because, you know, I need to give a little context as to like, why am I dropping this video months? Has it been a year since he was released? Listen, it's been a while, but I've had my eye on him ever since. And let's just say he's not the only one I have my eye on, but he is the one that made it. I think this is also the first time I've bought a doll in a sale room. I've only been to 2 conventions. It's not like I had that much experience, but he will always hold a very special meaning in my heart for that reason. Okay, let's clear our thoughts. Let's clear our energy. Let's lift this lid up. Am I ready? Do you think I'm ready? I think I'm ready. Hi. I'm over here acting like I didn't see him. He was legit in the room, posted there, and I even still have the prices right here. So he was originally $250. He was originally $250 at the bazaar. And I think I saw him at the bazaar and just was kind of like, no. Because the bazaar was on Friday. And I knew that we would still have the W Club luncheon and the final gala that night. So when you know that there's a possibility of purchasing something and you're on a budget, you try to map it all out. And that's exactly what I was doing. So I think I purchased him after the W Club luncheon. I was feeling pretty good with my finances. And then when he had already come down to $200, I was like, sold. Why $200, you say? Because I think I have my eye on him at a website, and that's what he costs without shipping and handling. So paying $200 kind of saves on the shipping. I was getting a steal. All right, let me go ahead and remove these and give you a quick little view of what he looks like in the box. I am obsessed with this guy. Like, just, I love the wardrobe. Love the bag, just everything about him style-wise is amazing, because what I love about these pieces is that when I take them off of him, they will be great items to restyle with something else. Now, something else happened at convention. I was able to find I'm looking at them. I should probably grab them. One moment, please. This is becoming like a full show and tell video, and that is amazing, okay? We're gonna get into like the regular stuff in a few, but I have these things, I wanna talk about them. At convention, I also purchased these pants, this sweater, I only have one hand available, you'll know why in a minute, and this bag. If you know the true line, then you know that these items belong to the other male figure that was in that collection. Now, the reason why I bought these items is because A, I like them. I'm missing the coat. If anyone knows, anyone selling the coat out there, I'm looking for only the coat. I don't need the other stuff. I purchased these because someone had gifted me that particular doll, and I obviously already gave him a makeover, so I wanted the item for him to wear, but he's currently already styled in something else. And at this very moment, I'm gonna share him with you because I feel like, what is the point of me mentioning something if I'm not gonna show it to you? So here is Mr. Brightside, my version. Yep, the hair is gone. He has flocking, and it's in a like copper ginger vibe. Funny enough, I wanted to change the lip color when he was blonde, and when he got this flocking, I was like, actually, it all works together. Here's a close-up of him, so you can see him a little better. Look, he's been dressed in this outfit since convention. Funny enough, he went with me to convention, and I guess he was like the secret travel companion because he never got photographed. I actually still have to shoot him in this look. But I figured, now that we have his friend, yeah, I have a thing for Little Caesars. Can you not tell? Now that I have his friend with me, we should probably move things along, right? So he will be on my feed on Instagram very soon. If you don't currently follow me, please do. It's just Christopher TV on Instagram. So you'll see his photos coming up soon, and then obviously you'll see Tate in his makeover. Now, back to regular scheduled program. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox him off camera. When we come back, we'll take a look at how he was intended, and then my favorite part of my videos, a fashion show, because we have to see his potential in something else. As standards with Integrity Toys, we have a certificate of authenticity. This is my first certificate from the Tulabelle line, right? It's Tulabelle? Well, the True line. We'll just call it True. It is so pastel that the camera is like literally washing it out. As well as a doll stand, or in this case, a fashion figure stand. I appreciate that when you collect different lines from Integrity Toys, you start noticing that the base have different shapes. Here for True, we see the T for her line, and we are seeing a circular base, one that I do not see very often, mostly because I'm collecting Fashion Royalty and New Face, and those stands are either square or kind of like asymmetrical. So really appreciate getting around one. I think this will take less space on a shelf. And now for what's included with our fashion figure. We have a second pair of hands right over here. We also have a ring, which you can see in the second pair of hands. We have a watch. This fashion figure also comes with a necklace that has what appears to be a Y in the front for design. And with this necklace, we close out the jewelry portion of our fashion figure. For clothing items, we have a pair of socks, a pair of orange corduroy cargo pants that have a closure in the back. We have a hook closure. We have pockets here which do flip open. They do work. Okay, so we have two pockets in the back. We have the two cargos on the side that also open, and we have two front pockets. This flap design in the front is just for looks. It does not actually work, as well as the button here is just for appearances. As mentioned, these pants close in the back. And of course I have a little bit of lint because it's corduroy, and what you're gonna get with pants, they attract everything, as you already see. But I love the color of these pants, and also really love the fact that they're made out of corduroy. It's not a fabric I have come across very often in miniature. Here we have the sneakers. They are a high top design, and what I really love about these sneakers is that the inside is like a felt fabric. I don't think the previous high top sneakers that I have from Integrity Toys had felt in the inside, so I really like that addition to these sneakers. I also love how many colors they have, honestly. I feel like they'll work with a lot of different outfits when you're restyling. Something really cool about this fashion figure is how many layers he had on the top of his body. Here we have the t-shirt that was pretty much under all of the layers, so it's super wrinkled. It says Japanese Spirit Really love that. I think we're, shedding out our culture. And this t-shirt has a Velcro in the back. And it's really thin kind of Velcro, so it gives it a very casual, nice look to it. The kind is amazing. Now, over the t-shirt, it was paired with this plaid button down. It closes in the front with hooks, has faux button details over it. We have 2 pockets on either side with buttons as well. We have buttons at the cuff on both sides, and then we have beautiful, beautiful tailoring. It's obviously a little wrinkled because, once again, it was layered in between so many things. Here we have our Integrity Toys tag. Fabulous, fabulous, and fabulous, fabulous. And on top of our plaid button down, we had this denim vest. It has unfinished edges on the armholes. We have hooks in the front for closure. It is beautifully lined on the inside. We have our Integrity Toys label over here in the inside, and it's finished quite lovely all around. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I have the Mr. Brightside clothing. The texture of this denim feels very similar. It has like this unfinished, raw feel to it. The coloring, though, is just different. And here we have 2 pockets in the front. They are not working pockets. It's just for looks, appearances. That's perfectly fine with us. We love it either way. For accessories, we have a hat. It's like a bucket hat, I guess you would call it, but it is in this like faux fur yellow fabric, and it's lined on the inside. It actually looks amazing on him, as you obviously just saw. A pair of black sunglasses, which I actually think I'm going to be using in the Restyle. And last but not least, for the accessories, the most iconic item in this set, our book bag in this teddy bear. It is my first teddy backpack. I believe this style was seen on another doll at a convention, actually. Do not remember the doll, so do not quote me on that. But if I'm not mistaken, it was pink. So I love that I got to see this design again and that I now have it. We have 2 straps on either side that can be adjusted. And believe it or not, the zipper is a working zipper. What one would put in here? No idea. Oh, nothing, because it's just for looks. I still love that it's a working zipper, even if nothing's going to go inside. I really actually appreciate that. But here is the most iconic item, I would say, out of this fashion figure, the teddy backpack. And now, without further ado, our fashion show.